Hey everybody, it's Excess Master X. Welcome back to another episode of Sly 3. In the last episode, we found Murray and did some things in the training room. And this episode we'll be getting started on the jobs around Venice. Now, off camera, I grinded 400 coins and bought the first 2 power-ups that are available on ThiefsNet, or did I? I did, but I might have not saved it. No, I didn't. Okay. Because I tried to record a video yesterday, but Cam Studio was being weird, so I decided to try again today. Okay, in that case I'll just do that now. Or no, I'll do it later. Oh yeah, be careful jumping up on that awning. You'll probably end up in a direct confrontation with this guard. It's a bit annoying. Go away. And the first job I'm going to be doing is Into the Depths. It's just on the other side of the level, but you know, it doesn't take that long to navigate the levels in these games, so it's alright. I'm gonna go ahead and pocket this guard while I'm heading over there, though. It'd be nice to show off the power-ups and passing as I go through. So yeah, later today, I am recording Gadget Racers multiplayer, as well as my new co-op Let's Play Super Smash Bros. Brawls to Steven, so it should be fun. Alright, let's get started with this first job.
This opera house is Octavio's base of operations.
Nice place. Sure to be a few coins laying around in there. What's the plan?
If you could get me inside to one of Octavio's computers, I should be able to hack his firewall and get the dirt on his operation.
Okay, have you got a point of entry? I'm guessing the front door's not the safest option.
That wooden hatch appears to be an ideal way to slip in undetected. Head down there and we'll meet up in a few minutes.
Alright, that works. Now, this level introduces a new mechanic to the series, which I don't believe was used again after this game. But then again, I don't know, because I've never played Thieves in time, as I've said again and again. And that is the option to play levels in 3D.
Octavio is known to rely on 3D technology to secure his property. In order to see the security measures, we'll need to utilize these depth optimizer goggles.
Functional and fashionable. Nice touch, Bentley.
But, over to you. First of all, doing the Let's Play in 3D would be annoying for the viewers, because they probably don't have 3D glasses. Also, although I used to have many pairs from Nickelodeon magazine and stuff like that, I have lost them all over the years. So I'm just going to turn off 3D for the sake of this Let's Play. But it's always fun to use, you know. It's kinda cool.
To open this door, we'll need to press the 3D security buttons at exactly the same time. Okay? On my 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice!
Now, from an in-universe perspective, Bentley referring to this place as 3D makes no sense, because it is a 3D world, even if us the viewers viewing it on a 2D plane. It's
looks like Octavio
still
is fond of this
3-dimensional. I mean, look at
3D
this
synchronized
barrel.
security system. Let's do it.
It clearly has a length,
1,
width,
2,
and height.
3. All right. Drat, my booster won't be enough to make it to that next door. I've made a number of improvements to my wheelchair, but none that can float me through this canal.
Don't worry about it, pal. I'm sure I'll find a way across. And there seem to be plenty of boats hanging around to make a nice bridge for you.
Okay, I'll wait for your signal.
Okay, that makes me really want Bentley to like install the some floats onto his chair, they just automatically pop out like in Gadget Racers. Since I recently restarted the...
Good evening to you, my
Well,
fine
I love
flying
Pavio
associates. Octavio here. I'm pleased to report that the tar suction levels are at an all-time high. However, it saddens me to report that some of you haven't been keeping in time with the orchestra, if you know what I mean. I'd like to see Marco, Raphael, and Julius in the main vacuum room immediately. We're gonna discuss your retirement package. And if any of you got these boys make a run for it, well, shoot them in the back.
Alright, so now that he's done talking, dang it, let me talk about stuff I don't know anything about. So, what exactly is the fourth dimension? Because I've heard that it's time, but what I think of the fourth dimension, first of all, there are things on the internet called like fourth dimensional objects, which are basically and like there's all kinds of little optical illusions that don't really make any sense to the eye. But you're viewing those in a 2D plane, so I don't know. I think those can be all four-dimensional. Because the first thing I would think of was 4D would be like the game Portal, where you're just able to travel to any place with. But I think that could be seen as a manipulation of time, because you'd be traveling through the 3D plane without having to go through the time it takes to go through it.
That door ahead of you is reinforced. We'll need to bomb our way through it.
Indeed, Bentley. Just like how...
Thanks for the assist, Sly. Maybe I can return the favor with some well-placed explosives.
In 3D, you can look at a piece of paper and just put your finger on any point in it. And the reason I started thinking about weird things like this is because I saw Interstellar in theaters along with Big Hero 6 over Thanksgiving holiday. And I don't know why there's still a little Sly icon on that, by the way. Be careful with these lasers, by the way. And this was a lot of theoretical physics. Like, there's at one point
this door is made of 4-inch thick bulletproof plexiglass.
Indeed, Bentley.
My bombs won't make a dent.
At one point there's like a 5D thing. Well, I don't really want to spoil much, but 5D would basically be, if fourth dimension is time, fifth dimension would be like different timelines and, you know, string theory stuff. Like, you know how every time you take a step, there's like a million different things that could possibly happen? That'd be like what 5D was, and you could like go through time at will. It's weird. And apparently there's like actually 13 dimensions. I cannot possibly wrap my head over more than 5 though. Yeah, so really I have no idea. Anyway, defeat this guard. Might as well use my cool spinning attack, even though it doesn't really help at this point in the game.
Thanks, pal. Judging from the security, we must be getting close. It's live!
Alright, thank you, Bentley. Fun fact, Bentley's bombs are about as strong as Murray's punches. I probably went over this in the last Flight game. But yeah, Murray's just that overpowered. Like, he is by far, like, the easiest character to use. Just because, although he's a bit less easy in this game because the flashlight guards, you know, those things, were kind of buffed and nerfed simultaneously in this game.
Synchronized watches and 1, 2.
They were buffed in the sense that they take more hits to
Again.
kill now.
1, 2, 3.
But they're also
We're
nerfed
in.
in that they can't automatically hit you every time you hit them, so they're less dangerous to fight. But it makes it so that Murray, while he can defeat the enemies quicker, he can't kill them in 2 hits anymore. Which kind of just...
Yes, a Wurlitzer 700. I can splice into this easy.
as
So,
long as
it's
you're
harder
enjoying
than
yourself. That's
for
the
Murray to
important thing.
fight them as compared to
Aside
the last
from a few
game.
tense
But it's
moments,
easier
that
for the other
break-in seemed
characters.
to
So
go
it's
pretty
kind of...
well.
been
It's not
balanced
over
a
yet.
bit.
Hack the system and let's get
And
out
the
of here.
regular
Oh,
guards,
it'll be a
foot
snap
guards, are
extracting the
about
details
the
on
same.
Octavio's operation from this old dinosaur.
They seem to use gadgets a bit more often.
What? A delay switch? Sorry, Sly. Guess the dinosaur has teeth. I'll hack as fast as I can. Watch my back. There are sure to be
And
guards
he's
on the
tapping
way.
on what appears to be an electric piano. I actually have one of those. Like one of the pianos that connects to your computer. I'm not entirely sure how to use it yet, but I'll figure it out. Because I kind of just got it. So I keep looking at that thing trying to figure out how that works, but it looks like more like an organ, and that has, yeah, don't let them hit Bentley. And that it has like 2 rows of keys. Mine's only has 1 row, like a,
Halfway
you know, a
there.
piano. But yeah, these cards are pretty easy to beat. The main thing, actually, it's very easy to beat them if you just knock them into the fire when, as soon as they come out. But I don't always succeed in doing this. The main thing is just not to stray too far, like I have, so that they don't have time to get the Bentley.
So close.
So this is a lot like
Download
a simplified
complete.
version of that one
Now
job
we
in
can
Flight
find
2.
out exactly
In
what
the second
Octavio
world, I
is
think it
up
was,
to.
where Sly and Murray had to protect Bentley while he was alternating between the computers. That was kind of a cool job. Alright, so that's the end of that one. I guess I'll do another, and then that'll be the video. The general seems to be how it went in Slide 2. Like, I'd have time for 2 jobs, or 1 particularly hard one. But, in between these, I do want to go back and grab that power-up that's for sale on Thieves Net. And I'll show the first one for Bentley in the next episode, I guess. Okay, here I am. Now, anyone who knows about the second game knows what this does. It's been changed in this game, because in the last game it made absolutely no sense. It basically, like, you'd press the button. Oh yeah, I need to explain the gadget grid. Press the select button and you reach this, and then you can assign your gadgets to L1, L2, or R2. R1's obviously for running. If you haven't figured it out yet, yeah, press R2, press R1 to run. And, actually wait, we went over that in the hazard room, what the heck. But the point is, you can only have 3 equipped at a time, but that's not a problem right now, obviously, but it becomes one when you have to select which ones you think are most useful. The smoke bomb basically helps you, if you get caught by guards, just kind of avoid them. And it's been nerfed in this game, because like I said in the last game, it was so effective that it made absolutely no sense. You pressed a button, and like this very thin layer of smoke would pop out, and the guards would immediately forget that you exist. Whereas in this game, whenever you let this press the button, a very thick layer of smoke comes out. That's actually blue too, so it matches Slide. Don't immediately like go back to normal. So it just gives you time to run away, and then they forget about you.
Heads up, Sly. I've intercepted a radio message from one of Octavio's men. The Dawn is moving towards your position.
Great. You want me to take him?
No, we need evidence that
We'll
he's
take him.
behind this city's tar epidemic. With some incriminating photos, we might be able to help the cops prosecute him and put an end to this nonsense.
Never thought we'd be helping out the cops.
Really? You always seem eager to aid Inspector Fox.
Yeah, well, she's different. Your average law enforcer isn't that, I don't know, attractive. Hold up, here he comes. That's despicable.
Get a picture before he finishes. This is perfect. Use your binocular to take photos.
So yeah,
Excellent. A few more of these and the cops will bury this guy. Follow him. He might be headed for some more polluting.
While this may not look like the right way to go ahead and jump on this line and continue along this trail, and then you'll be on track. So this is basically the reconnaissance mission for this level. I don't think all the levels in Sly 3 have them, because it's a bit different since Sly 2 had it. It's kind of weird considering how recon players are pretty characteristic of like actual heists, but whatever, who cares. If the boat hadn't mysteriously disappeared, I could have used that. Don't get caught by the guards, by the way, because they will alert Octavio. Yeah, you see? That's what I was talking about.
He's at it again.
Okay, good. That's the ideal place to be when he's doing this, to take this picture. It's kind of tricky to get back here, but I probably could have found a way if that stupid guard weren't there. Probably should go back to the rooftops, because like in the last game, when you're following someone and you're down here, you have a strong risk of being spotted by the guards, which is annoying. I don't think he checks behind them like Dimitri did, though. But the rooftops are still usually better. And there are like still tables laying around the level and stuff. Okay, luckily I managed to make that jump. This is kind of the point where you would have to jump over to pointing at the screen. What am I doing? It's kind of funny, he's humming snippets of the level's music. Yeah, you jump onto this roof and then follow him by jumping across these umbrellas. I actually found something quite entertaining once when I was doing this level. Like, he spotted me while I was on the umbrellas, and he was giving his I've got the shadow now, you stink speech, whilst I was bouncing up and down. But yeah, you want to use the boat to get behind here like I demonstrated.
I got a shadow, huh?
Yeah, see, that's the speech I was just referring to.
Back in my day, thieves knew how not to get a caught.
I'm not entirely sure what I did wrong there, but whatever.
We want to make sure all this horrible polluting is fully documented.
I've got a shadow, huh? You stink. I mean, there's so many guards on the rooftops that it's not like getting on them helps out much, but at least you can kind of control what you're doing a bit more. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what letting tar into a fountain, like even in hindsight knowing what his eventual plan is, I have no idea what letting it into that fountain at the beginning was doing for anyone. And there's something else that's even stupider than that, which we'll be coming to, too.
He seems to be working a switch, but there's no tar anywhere. Yet. Get a photo anyway.
Oh, oops. This is where the tar is. I kind of wasn't doing this the way I was supposed to. But we have to do it this way for dramatic effect. Because now the boat is used for a little cinematic here.
He's doing something. But what? I can't believe it! He flooded that aquarium with tar! All those poor dead fish! As much as I hate to see what heinous crime this fiend will do next, you should probably keep on his tail. Someday the people will know the truth due to your pictures.
So yeah, this is known on TV tropes as protagonist-centered morality, and I'll be talking about this a bit more in a little bit. So just follow him to the Ferris wheel, I guess.
Yeah, it's a me. Get that engineer on the horn.
Sly, see if you can latch onto the car Octavio is riding in. We should eavesdrop on his phone conversation. From the look on his face, it seems important.
Listen, Giovanni. This Ferris wheel was a good idea. She's a pumping the tar fast. Nobody suspects a thing. But still, is it gonna be enough to get things ready for my opera recital?
One thing that always bothered me was Octavio should totally see the very end of Sly's cane there. But you know what? Who cares?
Even if
Whatever.
they don't feel like it. One way or the other, there'll be opera fans again. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, see you soon.
That fiend! He's twisted a time-honored amusement park ride into a tool for wrongdoing! Break open the control panel with your cane. I'm on my way to do a little rewiring. Look away if you must. You're about to witness the dark side of electrical engineering. Kill a bunch of poor innocent fish, will he? That'll do it.
And that guard's presumably dead because he got crushed by a Ferris wheel. But you know, that's not as bad as killing a bunch of fish because Bentley did it. But yeah, I find Octavio to be kind of a silly villain since his eventual grand plan is to, well, I mean, without going into any spoilers, it's to get everyone in the city to like opera. And he's going to ridiculous lengths to do that. Like, if someone in real life was like, you know what, opera's an underappreciated underappreciated. Actually, I think that's the actual word. I don't know what the heck I'm complaining about. Yeah, if they were like, opera's an underappreciated genre, then they just like, I don't know, continue doing opera concerts and. Okay, I don't know where I was going with this, but the point is, that's the end of this video. Next time we'll be doing a Bentley business. See you guys then.